Hey everybody, this is Lorelia and I am doing a quick video. Want to discuss a very uncomfortable topic. And of course, the topic that is so uncomfortable for people is money. And the reason why I know it is because there's a video where I talked about why the subject of being debt-free is flawed. And in the video, I talk about how you being debt-free is relative to your income. Because if you don't have no income, what will happen is that you will find yourself in the same situation you were in. What do I mean by that? Imagine you were on this road of being debt-free. And you did everything that your financial gurus have told you. You've segmented your money. You've paid your bills on time. And whatever the case may be. But the key thing is that income. And so most of the gurus out there, when they discuss the topic of being debt-free, eliminating your bills, cutting your credit cards up. If you notice, the conversation is always how much money are you supposed to put towards paying those bills off. And so now my video that I did was opposite. Imagine if you had no income. How are you going to pay those bills? Imagine if you just not had an income. How would you pay those bills? And so that's why I said that topic is flawed, because your ability to be debt-free is relative to your income. You have no income, you can't be debt-free. And so I said is that we need to have more conversations about the topic of money, because I want to address the pink elephant in the room. When it comes to being debt-free or staying debt-free, there's only one line item that you need to look at, and that is the income line. Because as long as you have more income coming in, which is more than you've had the week before, last week, the month before, what have you, and you are always gauging that my goal is to get 1,000 more than I had last week. And then up it and say, okay, now that I've met my goal of getting 1,000 more last week, now I'm going to make my goal. I'm going to get, not last week or last month, I'm going to get 3,000 more extra. And see, the reason why that conversation is uncomfortable for people is because most people, their income really only comes from a job. So most of the time people will come to me and say, well, Lorelia, you're telling me that, okay, if I should only concentrate on one line item, which is my income line item, meaning the money I bring in, and my job only brings me X amount of dollars, how am I going to get more? And it goes back to what I said. You need to be working towards something that can bring you extra money. And I always start with, what do you love to do? Because most people will say, well, you know what? I don't want to be a business owner. I don't want to start a business. Okay, well, let's look at what you enjoy doing, whatever that may be, and figure out a way how you can now generate some income from what it is that you enjoy doing. So now that doesn't become